built myself a mobile record storage. I was fed up with bringing out all my records for the vinyl garage and setting them up. I usually had them stored away in nice little boxes, and every time I had a vinyl garage, I dragged all the cases here into my shop and set the records up neatly, and by the end of the night my back was complaining big time about me carrying around lots of record crates, setting up the records, lifting them up, putting them into place. So I came up with this idea to have this neat little rack where I can store all the vinyl garage records and have it easily move around. Whenever I don't need it, I can put it away into storage, and when I have another vinyl garage event, I can just drive it over into this space here and have people go through the collection. Also, this is very easy to dig through because it's a nice height to check out all the records and just to pick them out and dig through the crate. So this thing here holds about, I'd estimate, between 800 and 1,000 records, 12 inches of course, and it's separated, it's massively built. And what I've used and how I came up with this idea, I'm going to show you now. So the very first thing you need to do is come up with a sketch. The more numbers and drawings and weird kind of stuff on your paper, the more accurate the whole thing is going to be. So I had to recalculate this entire rack a couple of times because there's a wood shortage. So every time I had it set up, the online calculator of this local wood supplier came up with we're running out of wood, and of course it let me type in all the wood pieces that I needed, and then on the last part it came up with this error, and it did that a couple of times. So I was fed up, and I drove there and I asked them, okay, do you have enough wood with this material or that material? So they actually came up with the 22 millimeter of MDF. That wasn't my preferred wood because it's very solid. I was gonna make it a little less, a little thinner, but they didn't have enough material of that specific wood. So this is MDF. So first thing you need is wood. Second thing you need is steel, iron. And this is 80 times 40 millimeters. So this is heavy duty. And oh, let me tell you, I spent, before we continue with the steel, I spend on the wood I spend about 120 euros just on this wood. Like I said, it's 2 millimeters strong, so this is heavy duty stuff, and I really like the feel of it, even though it's a little bit more solid than I actually wanted. Also, I'm gonna put all the measurements, I'm gonna put that in the end of the video so you can go through if you wanna build one of these. Be my guest, share some pictures with me when you're done. Let me see the outcome. Anyway, so back to the solid steel material. So I had this pre-cut because my little saw does not handle this massive material, and it's much more easier if you have it already cut. And I spend, let me see, I spend like 85 euros on this material, so it actually was pretty cheap. And then I also needed some rolls for it to be mobile, to be moving around, and I first bought these. Those were quite expensive. They were like 30 or 35 euros for 4 pieces that turn and have a brake, only to find out that they're not able to support the weight of this whole thing. So if you calculate it, it should be around 200 to 300 kilos. So make sure the rolls you order do support that weight. And actually I found some and they were cheap. They were only 18 euros. So in the end, if you calculate everything up, like the small parts that you need some wood glue, you need these lamello double if you don't want to use any screws. But if you do use screws, you need the screws. Then you want to paint it, you need the paint. I guess calculating it all, you should be around 250-ish kind of euros. So to store 1,000 records that you can easily move around. This thing is heavy, yes, but once you get it moving, it's kind of easy to maneuver around. So I think 250 euros is quite reasonable for the storage space you get. Anyway, so this is really handy for me because now I just push this in whenever I have a vinyl garage event. Usually I have it sitting around near to me, so whenever I get new records or records I sort out from my collection that go into this correct collection, I can easily access all the records. They're labeled individually, so this is really a good solution, at least for my needs. And also what I love about this is the digging experience. You can just go dig through like in a record store, and my personal collection is stored in IKEA Kallax, and you have to pull out every record individually, and it's just not the same experience. So I really like this a lot. I probably will install something like this whenever I get my hi-fi room back. I'm gonna have something similar like this in that room, and I'm gonna keep you updated for that. So let me see in the comment section below what you think of this massive construction. It's about 2 meters wide and it's about 140, 150 centimeters high and about 70 to 80 deep. Like I said, I'm gonna add all the information as JPEGs in the back of this video. So if you like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really helps me a lot, and give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.